Hey guys, welcome back. So today I have been doing a lot of videos back to back to back, and I'm a little tired, but we're doing this. I'm doing this because I need to do a lot of them before I go on vacation, and I need to do a lot of backup videos. So today we're talking about two fragrances. We're talking about two Dossier fragrances. Specifically, we're talking about Gourmand White Flowers, and we're talking about Ambery Cherry. These are two fragrances that I got on my AI chooses my fragrances kind of thing. Let's talk about bottles first. In terms of both, I'm gonna go through this very quickly. The bottles for Dossier are extremely simple, nothing to write home about. I wish I had better bottles because honestly, these are just not the vibe for me. I feel like they're very simple. They're very boring. I kind of like a little pizzazz in my things, and this just gives me boring. The only thing I really like about this is that it has magnetic tops. That's it. So this is a good fidget. But besides that, this is very basic. At least they won't fall off. Let's talk about notes now because the notes are written right here so we can go through it very quickly. The notes for Ambery Cherry are cherry, almond, and cinnamon for the top notes. The middle notes are cloves, rose, jasmine, and plum. And the base notes are Peru balsam, tonka bean, and vanilla. Now, before we go to Gourmand White Flowers, let's do a quick spray and sniff. Spray. These are pressurized atomizers, so they're nice. So, Ambery Cherry has a very cherry bomb explosion, nuclear bomb start. It's pure cherry with a little bit of spice, a little bit of warmth. That's what it gives you at the beginning. Pure cherry, bomb, explosion with a slight bit of warmth. Gourmand White Flowers. Let's talk about notes first. Gourmand White Flowers has top notes, bergamot, green tea, freesia, and berries. Middle notes, white flowers, orchid, and rose. And then base notes are musk, patchouli, caramel, and vanilla. So it's supposed to be very sweet and also very flowery, right? Gourmand White Flowers, that makes sense. Also pressurized atomizer. I missed like 3 of those sprays I missed. So they're everywhere now. Okay, to me, this smells immediately flowery. Just flowery, 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 flowery. Not a lot of sweetness there. Just flowery with a hint of sweetness. That's it. Not much else here. There's not a lot I can pick out from here, which is a little disappointing based on all the different notes that this has on the scent. I just get a lot of floweriness. Here are my vibes on both scents. Initial smell, to me, Gourmand White Flowers smells like flowers. Ambery Cherry smells like warmth, spicy, slightly spicy cherry. Here's my issue with both of them. Neither of them evolves. Neither of them grow, neither of them change. What you get is what you get. Ambery Cherry stays warm cherry the entire experience. Nothing changes, flat, same throughout. Gourmand White Flowers, same story. Doesn't change, doesn't grow, doesn't evolve, and stays just a flat, flowery experience the entire time. And to me, it's the flattest scent I've ever smelled. Like, there's no layers to it, it's just flowers. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. I'll put myself out there. I apparently am a little nose blind to this. Like, immediately nose blind. Like, the second I spray it, my nose rejects it completely because other people have smelled it and told me to smell other things in it, like right to my face. Like, for example, my partner says that it smells gourmandy and flowery and powdery. I smell none of that. To me, it's just flowers and like the most generic flowers you can think of. That's what it smells like to me. And it doesn't grow. So I'm not going to give you a lot of descriptions on this because literally cherry, warm throughout. To me, literally, white flowers throughout. To me, nothing else. There's nothing else there. So I don't want to go through a whole conversation about, oh, this turns into this turns into that. That's all they get. And I don't want to go through a whole rigmarole of trying to like sell these to you, because I'm not going to sell you anything. To me, these just didn't perform for me in terms of scent. I'll be doubly honest. I really like the scent of this one, of the Ambery cherry. I really like the way cherry smells. I really like the warm cherry. This smells like a warm cherry pie to me. So I really like the scent. I'll use this scent, but probably not as like a unique scent for me. I'll mix it with other things, because this is a good, since it's so one note, it's good as a topper or as a layer, or as something that I would use as a room spray, or something I would use to put somewhere. Because as a scent on itself, I probably wouldn't use it because it's so flat. But I really like the way it smells. Does that make sense? It's like, I really like it, but I wouldn't use it on its own. That's what I feel about Ambery cherry. Flower Gourmand, don't like it. Like, it's just flowery. There's nothing there that calls to my attention. My partner really liked it and has used it, and I still don't get anything from it. And I'm like, sure, you can use it, fine. I get nothing from it. Like, I get nothing. If you wear it to attract me, you're losing that battle, man. You're losing that battle. So no, I don't like that one. Let's talk about the online buzz for this. Gourmand White Flowers has a 4.09 out of 5 with 168 votes. Not super popular, but people like it. In terms of positive critiques, people say it has good value, it lasts forever, and that it maintains the signature scent of Flower Bomb. I haven't smelled it, so I can't really tell you that. I agree with longevity. It does last forever, but the scent is just so flat. I don't care about that. And they're pretty cheap. I think they're like $30 for the big bottle. And there's always a sale going on. I'm gonna read you a couple of the reviews I got online for this. QWERTY988 said, love this for a dupe for Flower Bomb. I'll never buy that one again due to poor performance at that price. This is a spot on dupe with much better performance. Priced low enough to spray and respray as needed. Fantastic, a love. Strawberry Chew from Fragrantica says, my mother adores Flower Bomb but never bought it because she hates buying anything that's not on sale. So I went and bought it over the holidays. When I was trying out Dossier, I decided to grab multiple scents we had the originals for at home to double check how the dupes are. And to my mom's surprise, this is spot on. We sprayed both of them on paper and skin, and we genuinely couldn't tell the difference at all. I think the dry down may be sweeter than the original, but otherwise it lasted 5 hours on us and smelled lovely. There's a $100 difference between them. My mom ended up asking me to return Flower Bomb and kept this instead. They've started selling this in Walmart too, so I highly recommend for affordability and accessibility. So people like it for the price, and people like it for the closeness to Flower Bomb. So maybe I just don't like Flower Bomb. Maybe to me Flower Bomb would also give me nose blindedness. Who knows? But yeah. And I've been having to record this multiple times because I keep fidgeting with this and making noise. So I have to record this multiple times. I keep doing this because the magnet has polarization. So when you spin it, it automatically pushes itself and then pulls it back in. So this is very fun to fidget with. This is super fun. So it's a very expensive fidget. Anyway, negative critiques. It's less complex than Flower Bomb. It's a bit sharper at the beginning, and it projects less dramatically. The one negative review that I saw on Fragrantica, Lovely said, this scent does not last. I've sprayed it on my clothing, skin, and some items. I just evaporate. Gone. Quite disappointed given all the positive reviews and videos I've watched. I've tried 2 other Dossier products and experienced the same. To get rid of this, to finally end it, to me, Gourmand White Flowers is a no buy from me. Scent, I would give it a 7. I just didn't like it. Just Gourmand. It's just white flowers. Not even Gourmand. Just white flowers. Just eliminate that word from it, and you got the scent from it. To me, this is just white flowers. So white flowers, that's it. That's what you get from this. Projection, I would give it maybe a 7 because it projects maybe 5 feet to start, and then it turns into like a 1 foot projector by hour 2 and stays that way. So I don't love this. Not great. So not great reviews. Don't love it. I'm probably gonna give it to my partner or hide it so they don't use it, because I don't like that they use something that I'm not gonna like smelling on them. So I'll probably just give it away. Not my favorite. Don't love it. And Ambery Cherry. Let's talk about the online buzz for Ambery Cherry. Ambery Cherry has a 4.34 out of 5 with 53 votes. So it's pretty positive, not very popular. It's the same thing as the other one. Great value, better longevity than the original, and it's very close to the original. The reviews for this is Faux Swan says, I adore this fragrance. I love the cherry and the almond notes. I wore this regularly for summer 24. Zackle says, amazing, not for everybody, not too feminine. Somehow smells like beauty and sadness and sickness and hope all in one. Long story short, to me, this smells good. This smells great. Would use it as a layering scent. To me, scent, this is a 9. But only for layering. This does last all day. Since this is a sweeter scent, this is a stronger scent and a warmer scent, this tends to last longer than Gourmand White Flowers and projects stronger. So I would say it's an 8 in projection and an 8 in longevity. So this is 9, 8, 8. So it's a pretty good scent. I just wish it was more complex. I feel that Dossier is just what people say cheapies are, right? When people think about cheapies, this is what they think about, and this is kind of like the vibe I'm getting. So this Dossier does not compete at all with the lattafas, the Yarmos, or the afnan of the world. This is very cheap, and it shows. So not great, not my vibe. I would keep this. I would definitely not keep this. What about you guys? Have you tried these 2 scents? What did you think? Did you enjoy them? Did you not enjoy them? What do you think of Dossier scents? There's a whole rumor / conspiracy theory that Dossier scents cause headaches. This never caused headaches for me, but there's a whole thing about it on TikTok. I know that one specific influencer on TikTok that says it all the time. I'm not sure why, but they're fragrance influencer / drama influencer, honestly. But they say that this causes headaches, that this is a bad company, blah, 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 blah. They use inferior materials to make their scents and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. They're just looking for drama. I really appreciate your comments. It really is the best part of making videos. Please subscribe if you want more from me. Remember, the sense is subjective. What I like isn't necessarily what you like. And always remember to smell your best. See ya.